at the top. Who's going to read me the first step for notes? Serenity, I like how you do this quietly in the air first. Go ahead and read. So what is the first thing that it says?
Steps.
And then for number 1, it says write as. Do you remember yesterday? Oh, let's go over our objective. Sorry, I almost forgot about that. So it's the same thing as yesterday, but we're doing the area model as well. So yesterday we had how many steps? Raise your hand if you remember how many steps we had. Ignacio.
4.
We had 4 steps. And does anyone remember the first thing that we did? I think the phrase is over there on the objective. Yolanda, can you see?
A standard algorithm.
Yeah, so for number 1, you should be writing write as. I wrote write as. You're writing standard algorithm. I want to see everybody writing for standard algorithm. It's over here. If you can't see that far, I'll write it over here. And remember, I'm going to be looking around. I want to see everyone has it so I can give you another star. All voices should be on right now.
You have to write this one here? Just algorithm?
Everyone should be on the note side, writing standard algorithm for step number 1. Good job, you two. Serenity. So, and then the next step, does anyone remember the next step? We said that we're going to read it down. Thank you, Javier. Next time, raise your hand, okay? So everyone should be writing break it down. So everyone has break it down. And then the third step. This half of the room, I'm here to let answers. I want this half to help me. So the third step, what are we doing? Betsy, you raise your hand. Betsy, you raise your hand. What's the third step that we're doing?
The third step is
You remember when we did it with the rectangles? We did something. What was that called when we used rectangles? Starts with an A.
add. No, this one.
I'm still waiting for this half. Michelle, can you help her out?
The second one?
Yeah, for the third step. What are we doing?
Write it in
A.
area.
Close.
Area model.
Area model. So third, we're writing in an area model. I want to see everybody writing area model for number 3. And then number 4, I'm going to give you 2 seconds to read about it. Number 4, Serenity already has it written down. Serenity, tell us, what are we doing for the 4th step? We're writing it in the, or adding what's in the.
Add what's in the box.
See, I didn't even tell you guys the steps. We already remembered from yesterday, so we're already starting on a great start. So, Jose has it all done. So again, all voices are all done. So the first example problem that we have, Javier, can you read it for us? And I need everyone quietly tracking Javier. The first problem that we have on the
6 times 42.
So we have 6
Could we do it? Standard
times what?
6 times 42.
All voices are off right now.
Standard.
Okay, Brandon. All voices are going to be off right
I like your
now.
dress.
6 and 42. 6 and 42. The first thing that we're doing if we're looking at our steps is what, Serenity?
6 times 42 and
So how am I going to do that? If I have it written like this, the first thing I'm doing to make it easier for myself,
42.
on the bottom. So we're going to do 42 on the bottom, or 42 on the top, and then 6 on the bottom. Okay. 42 on the top, 6 on the bottom. So this is step number 1. So you all should be writing step number 1 as that underneath. So did everyone go ahead and write that down? I see Javier and Halal writing it. I see it up here. We almost have everyone. Yolanda's a few steps ahead. So next thing we're going to do, Yolanda, can you tell us the next step?
You have to break down.
Break it down. So 6 is already broken down, right?
Yeah.
And then for 42, how am I going to break that down?
You could put the 40 and then a 2.
40 and 2. And so then the third step, who wrote our third step for us?
Me.
I believe it was either Betsy and Michelle, right? So, okay, Kanona, tell us what we're going to do for the third step.
You write it in an area model. You split it in half and put 40 in one of the top here
So Kanona told us exactly what to do. What she said is we're going to make the rectangle like that, split it in half because we have two parts here. We're going to do the 40 there. So we're going to do the 40 on this side, and then the 2 on that side because that is 42. And then we have 6 which we're multiplying. And then number 4. Who's going to help us do step number 4? Quiet hands, one. You know what we're doing? What are we doing last? Or let's finish this over here. 6 times 4 is what, Rigo? You know? 6 times 40, sorry. 6 times 40. Anyone help him out? Anyone want to help him out?
Number 2 and number 10.
We're on step number 3. We're doing 6 times 40.
Equals.
Okay, let's take a step back. 6 times 4 is what?
Oh no, what is it?
6 times 4?
24.
24. And then what am I going to do next?
Yeah, it's 0.
You're going to add a 0. So 6 times 40 is what, Rigo?
240.
Thank you, Ignacio. It's 240. And then the next box over here,
Equals 12.
next box over here, I need a quiet hand in the air. Javier.
Equals 12.
6 times 2 is 12. And then step number 4, Betsai, can you help us
You
out?
add 240 and 12, and then equals 252.
252. So everyone, if you all have all 4 steps written down, we are going to get a star. And if you are going a little bit ahead, it's okay because we have some practice problems as well. Okay, so number 2, most of you have number 1 done. Number 2,
we forgot the fourth step.
4 steps over here. We add what's in the boxes, so 240 plus
You
12.
had all the sign do it.
So a few of you have the first one done. I want you to all do the second one, and then in 2 minutes we're going to go over the answer together. Okay? So everybody working on that. Yeah. Almost everyone has.
258. Great. Okay. We got 10. What did you add? Minute is it 258?
Quietly working on number 1.
What is that number?
All voices should be off right now. Okay, Javier, that's in there. All voices should be off right now. I am. One more. We're gonna go over this. Again, all voices should be out because they are helping us be a little bit.